The Legislative Reference Library is a valuable resource for state legislators, staff, and the public. The collection of state documents and periodicals, along with the variety of services provided, combine to make the library a significant source for current and historical information.
We can provide articles, we can provide statistics. Often it's a very good way for legislators and staff to get information, authoritative information, in a short amount of time. We are Minnesota's depository library for state government documents and reports from agencies, task forces, and commissions. We have a broad state public policy related collection. We have about 500 different periodicals, and those are either national publications that deal with state level public policy and a number of the general ones that you would expect, like National Journal and CQ Weekly Report. We have newspapers from around the country and a broad selection of newspapers from around Minnesota. We have older clipping files on topics and agencies and people. We track things currently in an electronic database on legislators and topics and on people and issues.
In addition to its collection, the library's current awareness services provide numerous avenues of research and information to legislators on the topics of their choice.
One of the services, you can choose topics and they get a list of articles each week. They can choose from them and ask to get them electronically or in print. Another service allows people to choose from some of our magazines or all of our magazines. We purchase print materials and online materials to help our legislators, and increasingly we provide things to people at their desktops. So we provide subscriptions to the Star Tribune and Pioneer Press and Duluth News Tribune for everyone, so they have full text on their desktops. A lot of the reference books, like the State Tax Guide, which is a very expensive resource that helps people to do comparative research on state tax systems. We do that electronically these days rather than in print. Every year, the legislators ask agencies or other entities to either study an issue, or they may have started a new program and they want to make sure that it's going well, or there may be ongoing sort of performance-related reports that are required of different agencies. So we track all of those very carefully, and we send letters when they're due, and we make sure that they're posted for everyone, for all citizens.
The library's historical collection is an ongoing work. As new requests come in for specific documents, they're scanned into the collection and made available for public viewing.
We have a strong historical collection back 40 years, and further actually, with materials that we've collected. And we have lots of news clippings and notebooks of information that cover issues historically. But the work that we're doing on an ongoing basis ensures that researchers 15 years from now, or decades from now, hopefully will be able to understand what's going on in the legislature right now. The library is required by House and Senate rule to maintain copies of committee minutes and audio recordings. And in the old days, those were audio cassettes. And we actually still have people who come here to listen to the old hearings every day and sit with the audio cassette machines and consult the large committee minute books. A lot of that information is available online now, so some people don't have to come. But our staff still fill a valuable role in that they understand the legislative history process well, and they can help people understand what materials will be available to them in print and which materials are online and which other materials might help people understand how and why legislation was passed in a particular year.
The learning curve for new legislative members is steep. They must become familiar with a vast network of topics and issues in a very short period of time.
So if I were a new legislator and had this resource at my disposal, I would quickly ask questions, ask for background or statistics if a constituent mentioned an issue to me, or if I read something that was coming up. I mean, we have fabulous offices within the legislature to provide background information for legislators, both the partisan and nonpartisan research offices in the House and Senate. But our forte is we can provide those background materials. We actually provide them to those other offices too. Sometimes people don't understand the depth of resources we have and the depth of materials that we can draw upon to find them background information. On the other hand, many people don't send us simple questions and feel they should do it themselves, when indeed we may have had the question 6 times in the last week, and it's so easy and saves them time to ask the library.
From extensive research to simple questions, the Legislative Reference Library plays an important role in the legislative process.